Whether it's famine, corruption, armed conflict, or severe underdevelopment, sure, Africa has its fair share of problems. But beyond all the headlines and the controversy, there is another side to Africa just waiting to be discovered by the rest of the world. The continent is rich in its history, culture, diversity, and of course tradition. And you probably already knew all that, right? But what you probably did not know is that not only is this diverse heritage and history celebrated and preserved through song and legend, much of it has been stored and transferred into African cuisine.
So from North Africa, we have a traditional tagine. So tagine is the dish that it's actually served in. So you can see the conical lid, and that is called the tagine. So we move to East Africa, and our dish in East Africa is called samaki kavu. And samaki kavu actually originates from the island called Zanzibar, just off the coast of Tanzania. It was originally the original spice islands, and so the idea behind the samaki kavu is a lightly spiced, lightly curried fish. Then we move to Southern Africa. Southern Africa, we have springbok shank, lepalale, which means game meat. So springbok shank, the springbok shank is braised in flour and then it's slow cooked. West Africa, and we move to Senegal. So what we have here is called chicken yassa, which is a traditional Senegalese way of serving chicken. The yassa is actually, once again, the spicy sauce that it is marinated in. We have what we call here in Southern Africa, or South Africa, pap. Now pap is known by many different names. If you go further up towards the center of Africa, east-west, we have something called ugali.
Well, as the old saying goes, the proof of the pudding is definitely in the eating. So now it's time for me to sample some of these wonderful dishes and take a culinary tour across beautiful, diverse Africa. We're gonna start with chicken yassa from Senegal. It's a very rich, it's a delicious flavor. Definitely a big thumbs up for this one. Very rich. Next up, I'm going to sample some of this springbok lamb shank, dish from Southern Africa. No place like home. Definitely one I recommend. Next up, we have samaki kavu, which is a fish dish from Zanzibar in East Africa. Very interesting flavors. I can taste a lot of peanut butter. Now, a staple that many of us in Southern Africa and right across the whole of Africa, in fact, might know is satsa, or more commonly known in my neck of the woods as pap. I grew up on this, so this shouldn't be a problem at all. Here goes. You can't go wrong with pap. Consistent. Tastes like home. And finally, from North Africa, we have got tagine, and it is served with the fiery harissa, and this is set to put a fire in my mouth, apparently. So here goes nothing. This is by far the spiciest dish on the menu here at Mohlaoli's. Here goes nothing. It's not that bad. Well, I think I spoke too soon. Feels like I've got red ants on my tongue. I'm gonna have some water, please. this dish has definitely proven to me that if seeing is believing, then tasting is definitely understanding, and the kharissa is way off the charts. I strongly recommend you try it if you don't know what spicy is. Tumaole Mohlaoli, Johannesburg.
You deserve to know more.
eNCA.com.